MOD video for today. Uh, Today I want to talk about something a little different, something that's kind of trending, and I'm seeing it happening more and more lately. Is females giving guys advice and like creating channels and giving advice, and they've been doing it successfully. And when I say successfully, I mean like they're getting a lot of fucking views and likes and shit like that. And I'm not hating. It's all good. Do what you gotta do. But my thing is just like I always try to tell you guys to, whatever advice you take, you gotta consider the circumstances. You know what I'm saying? And even advice for me, what, like I gave the example the other day, like when I say fuck this house, get your money, it's easy for me to say that. It's easy for me to say that because I don't have any responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like having to answer to somebody or someone has to answer to me, I don't have those responsibilities. So it's easy for me to say fuck this hoes, get your money. You know what I'm saying? But if you're married and you have 5 kids and I tell you fuck this hoes, get your money, you're not gonna tell your wife go fuck yourself and tell your kids go fuck yourselves and go get your money. It doesn't work that way. You know what I'm saying? So when you take advice from anybody, me or these girls that are creating channels and trying to give guys advice, you got to consider your circumstances and really kind of the person who's giving you the advice. So anyways, you know first out, I appreciate them, kind of understanding our pain or our struggles, as men in today's dating world, trying to deal with just modern women, and how hard it is. They kind of understand and see, and it's trying to give us their perspective on how they see things and how to get a girl and all that stuff. But it's always gonna go back to that one main point that I always try to make sure you guys remember, which is, unless you go through it, you can never understand. It's just these females that are giving advice, they're giving good advice. Some of them are giving good advice, but it's just they can. It's always gonna go back to that one main point. They do not know how it feels. They do not know how it feels to be a man, to be you, to be me. They don't know what it's like to get rejected every fucking day, to get tested every day. Every day you gotta prove that you're a man, basically. Every fucking day. And these chicks, bro, they're like, I'm not saying they're giving bad advice. No, it's not that. But it's just they're watching from a perspective that they can never really understand. It's like you it's like the coach. You know what I'm saying? The coach can say, run this play, run that play, run this play, do that. You know what I'm saying? But the coach doesn't know what it takes to fucking make that play happen. He can say do this, but I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who has to fail to do it. You know what I'm saying? If I don't succeed. It's like, bro, it's like me giving pregnant women advice on how to deal with the pain of giving birth. How can I fucking relate to that? How can I tell a woman, it's gonna hurt, what I'm saying? It's gonna hurt like this, it's gonna hurt like that. So when it hurts like this and do that. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking ridiculous. And I'm sure pregnant women would probably appreciate me, understanding their pain and shit. But they'll, deep down, they'll know, motherfucker, you don't know. You don't know what it's like. And they're better off, honestly, taking advice from a chick that's given birth before, that can tell them, hey, fuck, have you seen that shit? Have you seen what giving birth is like? Just watching that shit, it's painful. Imagine going through it. That's kind of how it is, bro. That's kind of how it is with these females giving advice. It's just like I said, I appreciate them trying and understanding our pain, you know what I'm saying, as men, but they just can never relate. They don't know what it's like. They don't know what it's like to be a man in today's world, especially because now, bro, it's like you don't just have to deal with these females. Now you gotta deal with fucking blue pill motherfuckers that don't understand, you know what I'm saying? Or they just fucking overvalidate these chicks. So now you basically gotta deal with two problems: the females and the guys who are acting like bitches. Because like I said before, man, shit is getting worse. As far as, you know, blue pill and red pill shit is getting worse. I feel like there's more and more guys who are just, it's like they're brainwashed, dude, and they can't come back to reality, bro. It's sad, but that's the world we live in today. And the other point I want to make about these females, you know, giving guys advice is, bro, one thing you always gotta remember is, and like I said, I'm not hating, you know, good for them, you know, whatever. But I can tell you that, like, probably fucking 70% of the people that follow these chicks are simps that are just trying to get it in with these chicks. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna assume that these girls kind of knew, hey, these guys, they wanna F me. If I pretend like I know what the fuck I'm talking about, I'll get a lot of likes. It'll be easy to get subscribers like this, because these motherfuckers are just desperate as fuck. Can you imagine, like, honestly, can you imagine someone like Steph is Cold, or, you know, one of those big channels, say, you know, try to give females advice? It's kind of like the same thing, you know what I'm saying? It's just, but it wouldn't work because, you know, we're men, you know, these females are gonna look at us and laugh. If you try to give, try it. Try to create a channel where you give females advice on how to deal with men. See how successful you get. It just doesn't work that way. And these girls, I can tell you right now, these girls, they knew, if I go the other way, you know what I'm saying, pretend like I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and tell these guys, hey, do this and you can get the girl. Do this and you can get the clap. Because I'm a woman, I know what I'm talking about. I know what we want. But at this point, bro, you gotta be advanced in the game to know that these females, they don't know what it's like to be a man. They can say, buy me flowers, do this, do that. Psh, we know that shit doesn't work. I try that shit. I'm sure you try that shit. So, man, the point is, bro, you know, like I said before, take advice from this person, take advice from that person, and just kind of make it your own game, bro. You know, your own game. I'm not, like I said, this female, they're not giving bad advice, but I'm just saying, like, you can take their advice, that's fine. But I'm just saying, you always gotta remember who is coming from. Who is coming from? Can this person relate to me being rejected every fucking day? Can this person relate to being a man, to what it's like to be a man, where you have to prove yourself every day? Every day you have to prove yourself as a man, because every day you get tested. Not just these females, fuck these females, but life tests you every day as a man. Every day you gotta prove yourself as a man. Can these females really relate to this shit? Can they? They can say they do, but they don't fucking have to deal with this shit. So, you know, if you're watching these girls, man, giving you advice, do what you gotta do, bro. But I'm just saying, know who the advice is coming from, and ask yourself, can this person relate to what the fuck I'm going through? They can't. They can say that they do, but they can't. They can say, oh, I know how it feels. They don't. They do not. And like I said earlier, I appreciate them trying. But sorry, you just don't know. You just don't know. So yeah, bro, take the advice, but remember this. Remember who it's coming from, and ask yourself, can they relate? Can they really know how I feel right now? Can they relate to how I feel when a girl gives me choosing signals and I make my approach and she still turns me down because she was just playing me? That's the game, bro. That's the game. Anyways, that's the advice for today, bro. Just my humble opinion. Peace.